All right. Welcome back. How you guys doing?
Doing all right.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Doing
All right.
great, doing great.
So you guys will start off with the
Start to
Bears?
this, yeah, start off with this lovely Monday with the Bears.
Oh yeah. Hungover on a Monday morning. Nothing better.
You want to put if somebody has that schedule thing or something, you want to put that up as like to share the screen,
Uh, let's see.
just so we're all looking at the same thing instead of
Does anyone know how to do that?
share screen.
yeah, I would assume share screen.
Let's see. Tyler's got it. Perfect.
Oh,
Made this
yeah, let me
thing
switch
work.
over.
It's not really being my friend yet, but kind of scared if I reload it, I'm gonna lose all of my shit.
That's why I made an account, just so it's like if anything happens and I get logged out,
All right.
at least I know that stays.
All
Cool.
right, taking a big risk here.
Reloading the page.
Oh,
No, oh wait,
that's
no,
not a
wait.
good
No,
sign.
you're good.
No,
It
that's not a
happens
good
all the
sign.
time. No, it happens all the time. It's gonna keep
Hey,
doing
let's
that.
get it up.
Yes.
He has
All
it.
right, cool.
I was scared at first too when it first happened. I was like, oh shit, that's it.
All
God
right, cool.
damn, 9 trillion ads.
For
All
real.
right, starting off with the Bears.
Yeah, start
Yes,
off the Bears.
sir.
I should have one of those. That's way better than what I have. All right. So the Vikings. I got to losing to the Vikings.
I have him winning. I think it's really just hoping that Caleb Williams takes a big step this year. Obviously, they talked about bringing in Ben Johnson. Like that's
Mhm.
the biggest thing. The Bears are getting BJs. That's what we have.
BJ.
We're gonna
Uh,
BJ all over this offense. This team's gonna
well,
have a little bit of a resurgence. I don't know if they're gonna take
I
the step to get to the playoffs, but I really think that they're at least gonna be making progress.
For me, I definitely agree. I think that Caleb is gonna have a not a big year, but it's definitely gonna be obviously a step up. But in my opinion, I don't think this team is gonna go that far. It's just because they haven't really added too much to the offense, in my opinion. I mean, they did add the what was it, the tight end and the receiver. Oh wait,
They bolstered
oh wait,
O
never
line.
mind, never mind, never mind. Okay, okay, receiver and a tackle. So I mean, definitely bolster up that front line and give them some weapons. But I don't know. I don't know if I like him going that far this year.
I have him
I,
doing
I
pretty
have
bad
him.
this year. I'm going 5 and
Yeah,
12.
I have him exact same way, 5-12. I
I
have him.
think
Vikings winning this one though.
I don't think Caleb Williams takes a step up. I say he remains the same. I think at the end of his career he'll be considered a bust. I just don't think he's
Wow.
that good of a quarterback.
Dang, dude.
Yeah,
Calling it now, huh?
on now.
Jeez.
Shooting my
Okay.
shot.
I think also another thing about Ben Johnson is obviously the Lions had two monster running backs. David
Hmm.
Montgomery, a slouch. Jahmyr Gibbs is amazing. Right now they have DeAndre Swift. They took a running back in the seventh round. There was a lot of rumors of them trying to trade up to get to Ashton Genty. Um, that is a thing. Ben Johnson traded away DeAndre Swift like 3 years ago or something like that. He was on the Lions first and got sent to the Eagles, if you remember that.
Yeah, I
So
Hmm.
do.
we know for a fact Ben Johnson, while he probably does like DeAndre Swift probably as a person, I don't know if he loves him as a running back. So
Yeah. And I mean, like you said, right now that running back room is just DeAndre Swift, Roshan Johnson, the seventh rounder, and then some dude named Travis Homer. So
Travis Homer's kind of raw actually for a third stringer. I
he's
like
a
him.
fourth.
So he's pretty good. He's like
it's
when
a
I think he carried me a couple weeks of fantasy football and someone got hurt. It's pretty nice. When
yeah,
he's on
when it
Seattle,
came
right?
out. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
All right.
Um,
So
I
who
think
do you?
week two of this game, Ben Johnson wants to win it more than anything else, especially after leaving the Lions. But I think the Lions are going to smash him.
I think we might
Yeah.
smash him too. And I
Yeah. I
got
don't
him.
think it's gonna be close.
I got him losing to the Cowboys.
When
Same.
here, I really don't believe in the Cowboys at all. If you can see in the bottom right, I actually have Cowboys going 5-12.
Oh wow,
So
yeah.
Yeah. And then
I had Cowboys winning this one too.
you got Cowboys winning. Same. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I got the Raiders lose to the
Mm.
Raiders.
Delusion, another delusional Raider fan. Let's go.
I mean the
Well, no,
Raiders.
I'm including myself. I'm saying
Yeah.
like, let's go. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you have, Tyler?
I haven't listened to the Raiders as well.
Yes.
I don't know if that's necessarily because you guys have influenced me enough, but I also just think that as you guys can see, I have the Bears going 7-1 at home and winning
Yeah,
8 on the road. I think that it's just kind of home base for them. That's kind of my thing.
Hmm.
and they have a bye, and the Commanders probably destroyed by the Commanders.
Yeah, I
I'm
have
gonna give
Commanders
them this
taking it.
win,
You're gonna give the Bears the win?
Really?
giving the Bears a win.
Wow.
Because last year didn't they played each other twice, correct? Jane
No,
Daniels and Williams.
no, only
I don't
once.
think they played each other
Just
yet,
once?
No,
but
they
No, no,
did.
they
They
they, they
did.
did.
Jaden
They did.
Daniels won on like a Hail Mary.
Hmm. Remember where the guy was turned around?
Or was that? Or
oh,
was that?
that game? That's
Or,
That
funny.
was
or was that
that
the
was the
one?
game. Remember? It
Or
was
was that the one where
the DB was turned around, and then for the Hail Mary, he was like taunting the crowd, and then like
I do
Jane
remember that
Daniels
game.
threw it, and then he realized like, oh shit, this has a chance. He runs, realized he was like a step too late, and then the guy caught it in the end zone for the win.
was it that one, or is it the one where they just didn't call a timeout for some reason? The Bears forgot to call a timeout.
That's what I'm saying. I think they played each other twice.
They're are they in the same division? Am I tripping?
How many
They're not in the same
times
division.
have? Well, I'm saying in the playoffs too, right?
The Bears didn't make the playoffs last year.
Bears and the.
I know they didn't play twice.
Come on, load, load, load.
Well, I figures that out. Let's just go to the next game. Saints. They beat the Saints.
Beat the Saints, lose to the Ravens, lose to the
Yep.
Bengals. I
Yep.
assume we have all the same.
Beat the Giants.
Have beating the Giants.
Okay, yeah, it was only one time, and they won. The Commanders won 18-15.
It must have
October
been
31st.
that must have been the one where they forgot to call a timeout. I don't think it was the Hail Mary one.
Well, they've only played each other once, and that was the one. It was the Bears. I remember distinctly because it
Okay.
was yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Then Vikings. I got beaten the Vikings the second time. They split. I have a lot of division games split just throughout this
Same.
entire thing.
I think I actually do have them splitting as well in the end, and I went with the home teams because that's
I do
always
too. And
But it's funny. I always went with. I had them splitting too, but I went with the away teams.
either way, right?
Yeah,
So that Steelers lost.
I have Bears beating the Steelers. This one's
I
at home too
do.
for
I think
Chicago.
Steelers have another elite defense, and that Caleb Williams will be able to do anything about it.
Mm.
You really low on Caleb Williams, huh?
I was gonna say.
Anything in particular that made you hate, or not hate, but just feel so low on Caleb Williams?
Just initially straight out of the draft, he's do all that running around the pocket bullshit in college. That shit
Mm.
just don't fly in the NFL. It didn't, obviously. And
Matt Eberflus for
yeah,
90% of the season last year.
I
that is
mean,
true. But
and plus, I mean, I kind of said it earlier that like, oh yeah, he didn't really have a lot of weapons.
he had Roma Dunze, he had
Keenan Allen,
DJ
DJ, plenty of
Moore.
weapons,
Yeah.
but it
Yeah,
really
but
wasn't.
these are aging guys though.
Roma Dunze is a rookie last year. They took him in the
No, I
first.
know that, but I'm saying he had Keenan Allen too. He had to
Yeah.
step off. He was injured for a majority of the season, and then I mean, other than those two receivers, you don't really have a receiver core.
DJ
Looking
Moore,
at
Cole Kmet. I think he had weapons. I
he had
really think
weapons.
it's just Matt Eberflus is like he just is not a good head coach.
Yeah,
mm,
that's
And
true.
I feel bad for Caleb that he's lost his it's going to be a new offense. It's going to be a new everything. He's got to relearn it.
hmm
But Ben Johnson is supposed to be this genius. We'll see if he made Jared Goff look like a great quarterback. I can imagine Caleb Williams first overall is going to look like a pretty good quarterback.
I just realized another big addition to the line is Joe Thuney from what's it called from Chiefs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I forgot about that.
They upgraded this offensive line. Caleb Williams was the most sacks quarterback last year. Well,
And I think
One of
I
those,
think it was
yeah.
like a lot of his fault too. Like running out of the pocket, he didn't need to.
I don't
I
that
mean
old
that
line.
he's a rookie too, so you can't really just be like, all right, he sucks.
Yeah.
That's it. He's not gonna
Also
do
the first
well.
overall pick, and I'm sure a mindset is like, I gotta make the play. Like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're spending all that money. You gotta be able to extend the play and be like, all right, 60-yard bomb here.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right,
Um,
then they got
I
the
think we're
Eagles next.
on. Yeah, Eagles.
Lost to the Eagles.
Yeah,
The
Eagles take it.
Eagles
Lost to the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
here.
Beat the Browns.
Agree.
Beat the Packers. Even though they could lose, I think they could lose both games to the Packers, but I split it
Yeah, I had the same split.
and lost to the Niners. Then lost to the Lions.
Yeah,
And
losing
that
out
puts
the
them
last
at
three.
5-12 for me.
5-12. Do you guys have like an overall 5-12? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I really feel like the Bears take a step forward. They made so many good moves. I don't know what.
8-9. Well, I mean, a lot of these games could go either way, I feel like, but it just ultimately, I feel like that they're going to lose a lot of these 50-50s, in my
I feel
opinion.
like if the Bears can't figure it out with Ben Johnson, they're entering cursed franchise territory, like even more
Hmm.
cursed
Yeah.
because they already are pretty cursed.
And
But
like you said, yeah, Ben Johnson first year, it's hard to kind of predict things and like, oh yeah, they're automatically going to gel with the offense. These guys, it's just going to click with them, you know?
yeah,
Man, I'm trying to look at more wins to give these guys, and if the Raiders are just terrible again, I give them the Raiders. That brings them to 6-11. Not gonna beat the Commanders. They could beat the
what about the
Cowboys.
Cowboys?
I was gonna
They
say they could definitely take Cowboys and
they go to what 7 and something, 7-10.
I could see them sweeping the what's it called, the Packers though.
Sweep it.
Yeah, because I mean I had them split anyway. So I mean,
I think Packers will be pretty good this year. I have them.
mhm.
I have them going 13-4. But want to do the Lions next?
Really 13-4. Damn, I have them 8-9.
13-4. I have them 9-8, just missing the playoffs.
Oh,
Damn.
you said Lions next?
Yeah.
Okay,
I see you have them 14-3, Tyler. I have them at 14-3 also.
I have them 15-2.
Yeah, we have them doing pretty good.
Yeah.
So Packers W
Yes.
beat the Bears.
Beat the Bears.
Have
So
them.
one thing that we should go over for the Lions, I think, is they did lose a lot of people, or they lost both their head coach or their coordinators.
Yeah, they did.
Hmm.
They still have Dan Campbell, who's I believe in so much. I mean, it
Yeah.
feels like all those guys will run through a wall for him.
For real.
Um,
They're
I think
getting back
is
Hutchinson.
yeah, they still have Hutch. They're gonna
Yeah.
get Hutchinson back. They're gonna have a really good defense. I think still that's still
Hmm.
their thing.
Is he
They're
It
all
coming?
looks like a lot of key
so.
people on defense are still here. Yeah.
Is he coming back week 1?
I mean,
But
I'm
he
not
almost
sure
made it back
exactly
to the
when.
playoffs last year, I thought.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember like he snapped his leg in half. That was
Yeah,
nasty.
dude, that video was gruesome. You literally saw it like
And
break in half over or like around his leg like that. It was nasty.
yeah, he was only able to watch it like 1,000 times, and I had to stop.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that. They show. I mean, okay, I guess show it once or twice, whatever, so people can see. But then
I watched on
for
Twitter.
the
It kept
15
going. It kept
minutes,
replaying on Twitter. I was like, God damn.
dude, for the 15 minutes they're on the floor.
Yeah.
They're trying to like
They're
take
all
him on the
crying.
stretcher. He's there like, all right, let's just watch this a few more times just to make sure everyone knows what's happening
Love it.
for the rating. Anything for the ratings, right?
Yep. So, what do you guys have? Do you have them beating the Ravens? Tyler has them losing to the Ravens.
I have them beating the Ravens.
I have them
I
beating the
think it's
Ravens
gonna be a
also.
great game no
I
matter
just be
what.
a great
Oh
game
yeah,
too.
yeah, definitely, definitely. But
Is it
I just feel like Lions already have the edge over them.
yeah, Monday night too, right?
Yeah, Monday
That's
night. It's in Baltimore though, so this is gonna be. I mean, either way, it's gonna be a great game.
yeah. I think the weather won't be too bad either because it's still early September, or it'd be
Hmm.
mid-September, whatever. Then
So early into the season, yeah,
yeah, Browns win.
obviously, yeah.
Bengals haven't beaten the Bengals.
I have them beating the Bengals. I don't think the Bengals made enough upgrades at their O line for Joe
Mm-mm,
Burrow to feel safe.
definitely not.
Um,
Yeah.
I have them beating the Chiefs.
Yep.
Defense is scary. I mean, they have a good D line, so I am worried about that run game, but also, I think that Dan Campbell gets it done with the Lions. So next week is Bucks. I mean, I have the Lions just going on this big old win
Me
streak.
too. Actually, I don't. I have them beating the Bucks and then losing to the Vikings
Really.
and then losing
Off
to
a
the
bye week
Commanders.
at home, you have them losing to the
After a
Yep.
bye week, damn. I see. I have them losing to the Bucks, and then going into the bye week, they have like a little 2 game win streak.
You have beating the Commanders?
shipwright.
Yeah,
Okay. And then Eagles. Have
I
them
have I
beating the
have a
Eagles.
really I have a loss to the Eagles.
Yeah. And then what did you, Tyler? You got them beating the Eagles.
I have them beating the Eagles, beating the Commanders. I do think that like the Lions really they're just hungry. They're another team that keeps coming up short and they need to figure it out. So I
Yeah,
think this is the year that they try to put it together.
Yeah, and they blew that what like 3 touchdown lead to the Niners.
dude, that was bad.
Great game.
Especially like nowadays, the window is so small for like championship teams, where it's like, all right, you only get one shot. There's so many good teams now. It's really hard to try to get there again too. So
Yeah, it's hard to
I
be
agree
like
with
a
Tyler.
complete
They're
dynasty
they're
anymore.
super hungry. They want to
So
get there.
so that was the Eagles, right? Or are we on the Eagles?
I
Unless,
think we were just on the Eagles. I had him losing.
yeah, I'm beating the Eagles.
I had him winning out the rest of the season though from 12 on.
Me too, actually. Oh no, actually, I keep saying that. I lost to the Packers
Okay.
and then winning out
Okay.
So
Okay.
that would be a win against the Cowboys, a win against the
Rams,
Rams, a win against the Steelers,
Steelers,
a win against the
Vikings,
Vikings,
Bears.
a win against the Bears. I'm pretty similar. I mean, you guys can see on the screen if you're watching.
Yeah,
I have the Rams beating them. I have the Vikings beating them. Honestly, the reason for these games are just because I feel like the Vikings and the Lions are going to end up splitting one. I always give it. I like the home team against that always. And then Rams, I feel like the Rams are just such a like all over the place team. The Rams could lose to the worst team in the league and then also beat the best team in the league. They're
yeah.
so all over the place. I never know what to do with the
Dude, they'll
Rams.
come off like a 42-point win and then score like
Hmm.
10 the next week. It's like,
It's weird. I always
yeah,
find that they play to the level of their opponents.
definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me that put the lines at 14-3.
All right.
And would you have a bet on them?
I had him at 15-2.
Okay, so it's like same thing pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much same thing. But we just have him going pretty far this year. Do
And
Vikings or Packers next?
I got Packers first on my list.
All
Okay.
right, let's do Packers.
All right, so I got them doing better than you guys, 13-4.
Yeah, I got an 8-9.
I have 9-8.
So I have them losing the first two games, so Lions, Commanders,
Mhm.
and then beat the Browns, beat the Cowboys, and then yeah, I got them beating pretty much everybody till the last week. A crazy
Really?
win streak, yeah. But let's just take it a game at a time and see what you guys think. So Browns
Uh,
beat
you said for the Bengals
uh what
for which week?
the Pack week three.
Week 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had Packers winning that one.
Okay. And then
Winning that one.
beating
Packers
the
beat
Cowboys.
Cowboys
Hmm.
off a bye week. I have a Packers beating the
Same.
Bengals.
I have Bengals winning that one.
Yeah,
I
I
have
gotta
the
think
Cards beating the Packers the next week.
you have the Cardinals beating the Packers.
Yeah.
I haven't
I
done
do
my
too.
Cardinals prediction yet, but I have them like losing a lot of these games already. So I have them beating the Cardinals and then beating the Steelers,
Hmm.
beating the Panthers. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
Panthers.
yeah. And then beating the Eagles. I think that's where they could easily lose that game. But
Beating the Eagles off of a bye.
yeah,
Interesting. I mean, it is
Funny.
at home. It is in Lambeau, but I mean, I have the Eagles winning this one too. It's gonna be the defending Super Bowl champs. It's gonna be kind of rough.
What do you are so like you have the Packers obviously making a huge jump.
yeah.
Um, is there any additions to the team that you felt like were really the
Matthew
reason
Golden, I
why?
feel like they finally got a good receiver. I mean,
Even
obviously,
that
like I think Reed and the other guys are great too, but I think Golden's gonna be like that guy that he needs. Josh Jacobs got another incredible year. Jordan Love's gonna take a step up. I think he's been taking a step up every single season. He's just getting a little
Mm.
bit better and better. And yeah, I just
interesting.
think
I don't know. I feel like Matthew Golden was very much a it crowded the room pick. I understand that Christian Watson, I think, is out. Is Dobbs also out for the season? And he's
No, it looks like he's third receiver right now
yeah,
on the
and they
depth
kept
chart.
Dobbs last year. Or am I saying the right guy?
I think
Or are you saying Dontavian
Dallas.
Wicks?
What?
Are you thinking about Dontavian Wicks?
No, who the fuck am I thinking of?
There's Romeo Dobbs, Jaden
Yeah,
Reed.
I am thinking of Dobbs.
Okay.
Um, I Dobbs or like complained last year already about not getting enough targets. That wide receiver room is so crowded. You even named like three decent wide receivers. I don't.
Hmm.
They have two great tight ends as well. Tucker Kraft, uh, I think is going to take a good step,
I think
but
he's gonna take a good step too.
They got
I
Musgrave
think
too.
that
They
Matthew
have great they
Golden.
have great offensive weapons. I mean, I saw a meme where it was like it was talking about the Packers, where it's like why have a decent wide receiver one, or I'm sorry, why have a good wide receiver one when you can have three decent wide receiver twos? Like you said, that wide receiver room is just kind of crowded.
And it got
And
better,
I
in
kind of
my
think
A
opinion.
Matthew
lot,
Golden
lot,
is
lot of
so
picks.
similar to Jaden Reed. Like I felt like they needed another outside lob more, but um, they listened to their fans. I also think that Uh, I feel like didn't they lose Jair Alexander this offseason? I feel
Yeah,
like
they
the
did.
Hmm.
Packers defense, I know that they have Xavier as a safety, but I feel like I don't know, if they can't maintain their great defense, then I feel like Jordan Love can take all the steps he wants, but if an offense can just throw it on him all day, then
I
what do we
mean, I agree with you, but they did pick up Nate Hobbs last year from the Raiders. That was a big departure from us on the secondary. So I mean, not saying that like oh it fixes it, but there is they are kind of patching it up a little bit. But I agree, it's not a very deep B room.
yeah.
Yeah.
What game are we leaving on? Oh, I think
I
it's
think that was after the Cardinals or Steelers game, right? Oh, that was after the
Uh,
Eagle game, was it?
yeah, we did Eagles, and now we're
Okay.
on to week 11.
Giants. Beat the Giants,
I have them
obviously.
beating the Giants as well.
Hmm.
Uh, Vikings beat the Vikings. They split them with the Vikings.
I have them beating the Vikings, and
I,
I think
I have them splitting as well. Yeah.
I have them splitting in the end. Yeah.
See, I guess this is where two of my wins could be losses, but Lions, I'm beating the Lions, split the Lions, I think, yeah. And then, the Eagles won obviously too. And then the Bears haven't beaten the Bears. Broncos beating the Broncos. They could lose to the Broncos too, though. And then beating Bears, and then lose to the Ravens, lose to the Vikings.
Yeah, I kind of had the same last 4 weeks as you. But I was kind of looking over my thing again. I think I'm changing mine to 9-8. I was looking at the one of the games. I forget which one I switched, but yeah, I'm at 9-8 now for
Okay.
Packers.
I also finished 9-8. They end up being ninth in the NFC. I do think that they could get some more wins here or there, but this is just how I have it rattled off. I do have them having an epic collapse, so that'd be kind of interesting if that does happen.
All right. Then we are going with the Vikings next.
On to the
Yes.
Vikings.
You know what we should do after this? We should all put $5 on a parlay of all our division winners.
See who comes out on top.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, watch, it's all gonna be the opposite for all of us. None of us are gonna end up putting. We're gonna have
Somebody's gonna
complete
get injured
opposite
playing that
seasons. Our
hard.
predictions are gonna be so off.
Yeah.
Some quarterback's gonna get injured week 2, and now the team's gonna
Oh,
2-15 or something like that. Like you never
it's
know.
it's gonna go crazy. Something's gonna go wild.
All right, Vikings. I got them going 8-9.
Same here.
Hey, another time we all
We all
agree on
agree.
on a team. Yeah.
And see
So
how
for me on this, the Vikings are very much like, hey, how far can JJ McCarthy take them? Kevin
same.
Mhm.
O'Connell's supposed to be a, QB coach. Last year they talked about they would have probably brought him in a little bit earlier. Sam Darnold definitely outperformed than what they were expecting.
Right. No
Early
one
on in the
expected that.
season, Jordan Addison's going to be missing time because he's got a DUI. So,
All right, he's gonna get suspended for that, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Um,
Rasheed Rice, I'll be interested to see what happens with him.
I think they're both going to be suspended for a little while. I
Yeah.
think Rice is going to be gone for like 6 weeks or 7 weeks.
Yeah. I don't think they've officially said yet, but I mean, judging from past situations, it's gonna be a few weeks.
I mean, would he even be back at the beginning of the season, even if he wasn't going to be suspended? Remember
Who?
Patrick Mahomes like tore his ACL, tore Rasheed Rice's ACL.
Oh,
He
wait.
threw a
Yeah, 'cause
pick, and then he went to go tackle
tried
him.
to tackle, and
He
he
dove
That's
right into his
right.
knees.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
all-time moment, worst thing
Yeah,
ever. You knock your own wide receiver one out.
after throwing an interception,
That's
it wasn't even
crazy.
a hospital ball. He just threw an
Settled it.
interception and got rid of your wide receiver one.
Get out of here, bro. I got this. Don't worry. I got this.
I mean, they still made the Super Bowl.
Hey, man.
Patrick
But
Mahomes, dude, he's got the best quarterback rating in the fourth quarter of all time. That clutch gene for him is just
different.
doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
All right. Well, let's get to the Vikings. Bears have them winning that game.
I have the Bears winning at home,
Then I have them losing to the Falcons,
losing to the Falcons.
losing to the Bengals.
Hmm.
I have them beating the Bengals.
How
I
about
have
you, Ono?
them. Yeah, I have them winning the first 2 weeks and losing against the Bengals.
And is that an international game against the Steelers?
It
The
is
yeah,
two
fourth week
back-to-back
is
international
in.
games.
Oh, that's gonna be rough.
They're not even the
So
same country.
no, it's
No,
nice. Or England and Ireland are borders.
Yeah. Okay. So
I mean
oh,
it's still gonna be travel, but
No, they're
The
not coming home though. Like if they're going Sunday to Sunday and it's
mhm.
England and
That's not
Ireland, they're
bad.
probably staying out in Ireland. So that's how come for me, I think that first game is gonna be a toss-up. As every international game is, we have no clue. It's so early in the morning, and then all of a
Right.
sudden you see the score is some wild score. You have no clue who's
I
gonna
always
win.
end up getting up for it and regretting it.
They always end up second. Well, to be fair, it's always like Jags and fucking Jets or something.
Yeah, it's always
So
like Jack Jets. I mean, that's
it's not
actually
a
gonna be a
great.
decent one. I look, the second one's Vikings Browns. I mean, like
Yeah, I
nobody wants
mean,
to watch that.
who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe Shador might get in.
I mean,
Yeah.
the people in England will watch it. You'll see that nice rainbow of jerseys across the
Right?
stands.
That's always so funny to me that people are just show up in random ass like jerseys. You'll see like a Jaguars jersey for this game. You're like, what the hell? Like Blake Bortles or something.
Yeah.
They always do the country road chants.
Yeah, yeah.
And then luckily for them, after 2 weeks of international travel, they get to come home for at least another bye week. So if
They
you really
better
think
after
about
that.
it, the Vikings
Yeah.
are going on a little European vacation where they get
Middle
two
of the
in
season.
Europe and then another bye week. So they might even go to like, I don't know, I'd go to Cabo. Fuck it.
Dude, I was
Yeah.
gonna say
Uh,
if I was in their place, I'd just say fucking just have spend a few more days out and visit another country near London or something.
yeah, they go Spain, they go anywhere. I mean,
Yeah,
like plenty of spots. And they'll be used to the time at least there.
exactly. Yeah, but
Um, yeah, next week against the Eagles, I have them pulling off an upset and beating the Eagles
off the bye too.
off the bye.
That
That's
was
really
a
the big
big
thing.
off the bye type of guy.
I am a huge, big
He
off the
is.
bye kind of guy. I love a team getting rest. I think that that's a huge thing in the NFL. Like, especially early bye teams, like
Mm.
I don't know, the bye can really right your ship a lot. And like I've seen it before where a team like enters the bye, leaves, and they feel great. So um yeah, have them off the bye. And if I remember right, I think the Eagles actually play. Oh no, they don't. Never mind. Continue.
All right, then I haven't beaten the Chargers.
Same.
Losing to the Lions,
Yeah, too much of a
losing
powerhouse there.
losing to the Ravens.
Lose
I have
Ravens.
the upset here. I have them beating the Ravens at home.
Okay.
Yeah, I
We'll
mean,
see.
like, once we get out here, we're just all lost. Once we get to
Yeah,
we we're all just taking some shots. So
exactly. New quarterback. You don't really know what's going on.
for me overall, I have this Viking season kind of like being all over the place. And then what ends up happening for me is they have two nice games at the end of the year, and I really think JJ McCarthy can lock in towards the end of the year. It's going to take
Mm.
them a little while to warm up. I think that this Vikings team, they intentionally are entering again a season where they're trying to just make steps in the right direction. I think they're playoff contenders. I don't know if they're Super Bowl contenders.
Okay. Well, I mean, you have them beating. Go back down. You got to beating the Lions at the end and
That's
the
the
Packers.
split, if you remember.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Because I have them losing to the Lions, losing to the Ravens, losing to the Bears, losing to the Packers. So they end the season rough for me. And then yeah. All right. I fucked up my schedule somehow. But yeah, I have them beating the Seahawks at the end, but they don't even play the Seahawks. I don't know how I even got that. That's
The
fine.
we for week 13.
No, like we get. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay. I must have forgotten and then added them at the end. Okay. I see what I did.
Seahawks winning at home. I have the Commanders beating them.
Hmm.
I have the Vikings beating the Cowboys. I think this might be Dakota's last season for the Cowboys. I know they signed a big mega contract, but I don't know. If your quarterback is struggling, your quarterback is struggling.
Dude, it's Joe
Yeah,
Milton season, dude.
Joe Milton season.
I'll get a
dude,
jersey.
Jerry Jones for not getting any running back support whatsoever, but trading for George Pickens.
that's rough, man.
George Pickens, the CD Lamb. What a room.
What a run.
They got Chuba Hubbard, right?
No,
No,
that's
Chuba's still
Packers
on the
or
Panthers.
Panthers still.
Then
He signed a
who?
4-year extension when I think Brooks tore his ACL again.
Hmm.
Maybe it's two.
Uh, I know it is on Sleeper or something. They have like the Cowboys logo on there for some reason.
Interesting.
Let's see, go to Cowboys. Could have swore they got a running back.
They got Javante Williams was their
That's what it
addition.
was. Okay. Oh, and Jaden
Uh,
Blue,
Uh,
Miles Sanders. That's who I was thinking of. The other old Panthers running back.
Chargers
Okay.
or Carolinas, my bad.
Okay, Carolina, yeah. All right. So then that puts them at 8 or 9 for all of us, right?
mhm.
I do have 8 and 9. I think that JJ McCarthy saves his job with some wins at the end of the year.
And then for the division, it'd be 14-3 Lions, 13-4 Packers, 8-9 Vikings, and 5-12 Bears.
I have them 14-3 Lions, 9-8 Packers, 8-9 Vikings, 8-9 Bears. I think it's just, second year quarterbacks taking steps forward. And then I don't have fears about the Packers defense. I think the Packers could easily flip a couple games and still sneak into the playoffs, but
We had the same
just like
rankings though.
I have the Seahawks in the 6th seed. They're 10-7. They've won one more game than the Packers. So
It's funny seeing the different perspectives from Tyler and Michael. Tyler is so like positive, like yeah, I can see these guys taking a decent second step. A lot of development in the second year, and then Michael's like, nah, these guys are dog shit. They're not doing good at all.
That was
Two and
overall a
12,
more
two
positive
or,
person
or
than
two,
me.
2-15, 2-15. But yeah, I have Lions at 15-2, Packers 9-8. What's it called? I had Vikings 8-9, and then the Bears 5-12.
Okay, cool. On to the next division.
on to
Yes,
the next
sir.
division, the East.
What team do you guys want to start with?
Either one.
Let's start with the Giants because I think we're all a little bit more in agreement, so we can rattle this one off pretty quickly.
I got 2-15.
Same.
I have 3-14, and I'm pretty sure I have them losing. Yeah. So here's the thing with the Giants. They don't have a bye week till week 14. I really think that obviously that bye week is going to be a good time for Dart to finally get a chance to start.
Mhm.
And I think that the Giants are going to be kind of, like Brian Dable and I forgot the GM's name, but they're both fighting for their jobs this season. They need something that at least ends the year on a good note, so that way there's a reason to bring them back. Everyone talked about Brian Dable being this QB mastermind, and we'll see if that's the case. He did turn Josh Allen into, an MVP caliber
Yeah,
quarterback.
Right.
I just don't know if his GM helps him put any players around around the quarterback to help him out. So they have a new Abdul Carter, great addition. I think that, their quarterback's going to get better, but we're going to start the season off with Mr. Unlimited.
unlimited. Or the dude eating W's, Jameis Winston.
Oh
Or we
yeah,
get our favorite Jameis Winston, but I think that they end up trading Jameis for like a 7th round pick or something later.
bro.
Before
We need Jameis in the league for as long as we can, man.
Would you
I
rather?
can't I can't I love his pregame speeches. I
I think
can't
he
get
still does
enough.
the pregame speeches, even when he's like not starting. It's awesome. He
Dude,
just
yeah, he,
says,
he should just do what Udonis Haslam does for like the Heat, and he's like technically a player, but not really. He's like a coach. He's like 40 years old. He's like, yeah, sure,
he's
fuck it, dude.
there.
I'll be on the roster.
We're here for vibes and vibes only.
Exactly, dude. You just need that
so.
vet.
The only two wins I have him getting is the Saints and then the Cowboys.
I had what's it called? Cowboys win and the actually we had the exact same wins.
What you, Tyler? You gonna be in the Saints and
I haven't been the Saints and then ending the year on a great
you'll
beating
be
the
the
Raiders,
Raiders,
Wow,
beating
dude.
the
ending
Cowboys
it out, huh?
here. I think that
Disrespect,
Brian
dude.
saves his job. I don't know. I think it's Joe, and I can't remember his. It starts with an S. I just can't remember his last name.
Oh, it's like
Win, Rashawn.
SCH something. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think
I
it's
remember him
yeah.
from Hard Knocks.
I think Brian saves his job. Joe might lose his job. I think that they just end on a good note, so that way Jackson Dart looks good next year. In
Saves his job
Raiders
with a 2
fashion,
and
we love
15
to we
record.
love to lose a random game at the end of the year. So
Damn.
Damn, bro, gonna make me
See how
cry.
it is. See how it is.
All right,
yeah, I really see the spy as when Dart comes in, get warm up for 2 weeks, maybe
Mhm.
hit a stride against the Raiders. It's a great team to hit their stride against,
It
and then
I
is.
mean that first week,
It is.
assuming what you're saying goes to plan, is the script or whatever.
The
That first
Raiders.
week against the Commanders is gonna be rough.
The
because like
Raiders.
it's very much Brian's trying to save his job too. So like
Mm,
even though it would make sense for the Giants to tank these last 2 weeks, I just see these desperation moves that they're going to try
mm.
to here.
Yeah, the Raiders did revive Baker Mayfield's career.
Oh man, that was horrendous.
Yeah.
The when he was with the Rams, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
game-winning drive. He threw a pick, but there was I forgot what I think it was holding or deep or pass interference for
Oh
big.
man, yeah, I
And
forgot about that.
I think that like just ended our season too. Like with no chance to make the playoffs.
yeah,
That was horrible.
Yeah, that's bad. All right, so want to move on to the Cowboys?
Quick little
yeah.
PTSD. Let's go back. let's let's
Let's go
continue.
Cowboys.
So I got them going 6-11.
I have
Holy, same.
5-12, and I think I have them winning 4 of their 5 games in the first 7 weeks, and then having
Wow.
a big collapse like always. So
Same. I'm losing to the Eagles,
Yep.
and then
losing to the
beat Giants, beat the Bears,
lose
beat
to
the
the Bears.
Packers. Yeah, I'm losing to the Bears,
Yeah.
and then I think they split the Bears. Doesn't matter. And then beat the Packers, beat the Jets, and then they go on a huge, not huge losing streak, just a 3 game losing streak. Beat the Cardinals, lose to the Raiders, beat Eagles, lose to Chiefs, lose to the Lions.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna rapid fire these weeks just so that way it's like kind of more clear what we're talking about instead of
Yeah,
just saying 3 win streak. So Thursday night against the Eagles, I have them taking a loss. Sunday night against the Giants, I have them winning. They're at home. They also get a couple days
that's Sunday
extra
night.
rest. I don't believe in Russell
Oh,
Wilson. I think the Cowboys, another thing that's big for them is if Trayvon Diggs is actually back in time.
Hmm.
Their defense, Michael Parsons, Trayvon Diggs, they got a couple guys back there, but if Diggs is still hurt or if Diggs takes a step back, it's kind of a difficult situation for them. They still have another good corner too, but um, I just think that without their defense, this team is going to be a little bit of a struggle bus. And no run game. I don't know. I just feel all over the place on that. Facing the Bears away, I have the Bears winning at home. Playing the Packers the next week, I have the Packers winning. Cowboys against the Jets, I have the Cowboys beating the Jets away while they're playing away. Against the Carolina Panthers, Cowboys win again. I say they stay hot with Dakota playing great. This is going to end up being a split between the Commanders and the Cowboys, but I have Cowboys winning this time. Losing to the Broncos, losing to the Cardinals, trying to get right for the bye week. They're facing the Raiders. They get a Monday night game. I think that the Cowboys pull that off. Next week is against the Eagles. I think the Eagles smack them. They have this gauntlet for the next 3 weeks. So it's Eagles, Chiefs, and Lions. I think that those all go Eagles, Chiefs, Lions.
Yeah.
We're back home for the Cowboys against the Vikings. We're gonna continue this downward spiral. Vikings win. JJ McCarthy starting to heat up, like I talked about earlier. Playing the Chargers, Chargers take that win. Playing the Commanders, Commanders win that because of the split. And then, as I said earlier, Jackson Dart to save Brian Dable's job takes a dub against the Cowboys. That ends up 5-12 for me.
Interesting. I like the little narrative you had at the end there with the coinciding with what's it called? The Giants and the Cowboys. Like, yeah, man, it's just to round it off.
Just to round it off, I think I really feel like the Giants, like, I don't know, there's some coaches out there that just they don't care. They're
Yeah.
trying to save their job. They're trying to at least put something on tape where it's like the fans will look at it and be like, "Hey, we beat
It's
the Cowboys
something.
back the year. Fuck
It's
it."
something. Yeah. I'm pretty much the same with Michael with some games kind of changed here and there, but first week I had Eagles, second week I had Giants taking it actually. Third week against the Bears, Cowboys take it. They lose the next week against the Packers though, but they win the next two against the Jets and Panthers. Lose at home against Commanders, and then another loss against the Broncos. Against Cardinals, they do get a win though into the bye, and I think we talked about this earlier. They lose, or I'm sorry, they win against the Raiders. The gauntlet again, like Tyler was talking about, they lose the next three. JJ heats up a little bit. Oh, they also lose against Herbert and Commanders, and then they end off the year on a win against Giants.
that puts them at
Total of
6-11 for you.
6-11. Yep.
Nice.
Oh, so we literally basically have the same schedule except for
Commanders.
yeah.
Hmm.
All right, cool. Let's moving on to the next one. Let's talk about the Commanders.
Cool.
So I have them doing really good. 15-2. When I finished
Wow.
my prediction for that, I was like, it's a little crazy, but then you look through their schedule, it's easily doable, in my opinion.
You know, it's funny you say that. The first time going through that, I think I had a similar thing, and I was going through. I was like, this can't be right. I was kind of going through the games again. I kind of gave some 50-50s to them initially, but then going over it again, I was like, yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like they're still kind of young. Don't get me wrong, great team still, but like I said, a lot of these are 50-50s. I
Yeah.
just ended up giving it to the other team anyways, and that's why I'm a little lower than you at 13-4, but still a great season.
Does
Also,
anyone remember how many games the Commanders won on last last-second things. I think it was like 3 or 4 last
It was
season,
like 3 or 4.
How
like on
many
Hail Marys or
games did
kind of like
the
freak things ending it.
Commanders
Um,
win last
the
second?
Commanders also they have a rookie quarterback, so they have so much or they have money to play with. I don't know if I
Mhm.
love their additions. If I remember right, it was Von Miller and Debo Samuel. I can't really remember too many others. If somebody
Do you think they lose Scary Terry?
else.
I
I
hear
think
he's not happy.
I know he's not happy. They're gonna have to get it done because they need him. I don't think that
Mm.
deep. I don't know what to think about Debo. He looked chunky, but also like videos are videos. And then he posted that he's got 8% body fat. So it's always like, I don't know. It's just the off season. We have nothing to talk
Yeah.
about. So
Yeah. And by the way, the Commanders won 3 games last year in the last second plays. It was week 2 against the Giants, week 8 versus Bears, and then they're not giving me a specific week, but they said they won another game, stopping a 2-point conversion on the final play.
oh, when they blew up the oh no, never mind. That wasn't them. Do you remember that play where somebody missed an extra point because they blew up the lineman and
Oh, I do, but I can't. I
I
can't
can't
picture
remember
the
that play.
team.
So yeah, let's talk about the Commanders. I um
First game Giants. That's
First game
pretty easy
Giants, they
win.
go in.
Hmm.
Packers win.
Thursday night
Raiders. They beat the Raiders.
beat the Raiders.
Beat the
Yes, sir.
Falcons.
I have Falcons winning.
I also have the Falcons winning.
I think the Falcons are going to be a good team this year, but I just don't
Hmm.
think they have what it takes to beat the Commanders yet. So then, what will be next? Chargers beat the Chargers. Beat
Beat
the
the
Bears.
Chargers. Lose to
Yes,
the
sir.
Bears. Bears have a bye week the week before. Is
I
kind of my
forget. I forget Tyler's weird about that with the
Big
bye
bye week
weeks.
guy.
Big
my
bye
bye
week
week
guy.
guy. I think that the rest helps teams. I think
No,
that
definitely for
also
sure.
gets them right. Like
Yeah.
if Bears come out and they lose this bye week game, everyone's gonna be shitting
It's in
themselves.
trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but for me, I just think the Bears are going to be good. Like the Giants came off a bye week playing against the Commanders. You saw the Commanders, right?
Yes, I think so.
Seahawks too.
Yeah, down here at the bottom, I still have the Commanders winning.
Yeah.
It's
Seahawks,
not every bye week, but
Broncos.
like if I think it's a toss up, I think that the team that gets rest can get it. I think that the Bears are just a frisky team. They can
Mm.
pull off some upsets. They made so many right moves. You just never know.
Yeah.
I
See?
agree with you, but I just think Commanders are too much of a better team to let them have the win.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then Cowboys. I got beating the Cowboys.
Mhm.
And then Tyler has them losing.
I do have them losing. I think I end up having them split. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
And I gave it to the home teams.
And I have them losing to Kansas City this year. Or is
Yeah.
it?
For
Beating
week 8.
Kansas
Wait, hold
City.
on. No, I haven't beating Kansas City. Sorry. My L's looks like a W sometimes. And then,
Interesting.
yeah, it's like it doesn't go straight up and down like that. Anyways, beating Kansas City. Uh, who do you have that game on?
I have Kansas City that one. It's a Monday night game in Arrowhead.
Okay. And then Seahawks beating Seahawks.
Seahawks winning off of a bye.
Of
Another one.
course. Hey, I just think Sam Darnold's not going to do it this year for the Seahawks. So, I mean,
We'll see.
who do they have a receiver? Tyler Lockett's
JSN.
gone.
JSN.
JSN. Tyler Lockett's gone. DK's gone. But like besides JSN, did they draft somebody? Did they do
Yeah, they
anybody
Mike
else?
drafted that.
White they took.
They
Miami's
have that tight
end.
end from Miami. They have Cooper Cup, MVS. They just released
Cooper
Noah
Cup. Okay,
Fant.
I forgot about Cooper Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still the no fan thing.
So
So
right now the tight ends
Barner,
is
right? TJ Barner.
Barner and Arroyo is the tight end from Miami they just picked up.
Okay.
Also, they just released their other tight end. That's definitely a sign that, or I think it's Noah Fant. They released
Fant,
Noah
yeah.
Fant, which is a sign that they definitely like what they've seen from Elijah already.
Mm-hmm.
Which is good. I got him in like
Um,
a couple dynasties.
yeah, we'll see how. Hopefully, they figure it out. Tight ends are always interesting. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I mean, like you said last episode, there's a only a few top tier tight ends, so it's kind of it's very you see a lot of not a lot of production from these young guys, and it's kind of tough to kind of
Usually, the
promise
tight
them.
ends that have the earliest success are on teams that don't have very many other weapons around them.
Hmm.
And the tight ends that other tight ends that do well are ones with huge touchdown. Like they get a lot of red zone targets.
Yeah.
So like we can talk about Kyle Pitts. He had one good rookie season, but it was before they had. I mean, I think they might have had.
Drake London.
Hmm.
They did not have Drake yet.
Yeah.
They like, yeah, it's when they need it. Brock Bowers had a great year last year. The Raiders absolutely need to feed the ball to Brock Bowers. I just think even the year that George Kittle popped off, it was the year that George needed to step up. So
I mean, even with Komet with the Bears,
yeah, like when the team needs a tight end to step up, it'll work because there's such a big body and a big target. But I just I don't know
and,
if the Seahawks need it.
and you know what the issue was is early in his career he had a lot of, like you said, young guy, a lot of production, but they didn't really have a lot of they didn't really have any other options on the team. Sure, they had DK, but I mean it was just DK and him really. But then now he's getting a little older. See these young guys like, okay, let's see if we can switch it up a little bit.
Yeah. Wait, are you talking about the Seahawks right now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Um, so we're after this Seattle, I have them losing to the Lions.
Hmm.
I haven't beaten the Lions. That's gonna be a good game.
Really?
Yeah.
No, yeah. Either way, it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be at home too.
It
Yeah.
is gonna be a home
Gonna be at
game.
home. And then who about you, Arnold? You got them losing?
I have them losing to the Lions. Yeah.
Okay. Beating the Dolphins.
Yes, sir.
Beating the Dolphins in Spain.
That's gonna
Yeah.
be cool. This is the
Then
first Spain game, right?
I think
I think
so.
so. Then
Or at
off the
least first
bye.
year for Spain.
Off the bye, got them beating the Broncos.
Of course, dude. You gotta
The
take into
bye.
Broncos
account
are
that
off.
bye. Well, both teams are coming off a bye, so it really cancels each other out. Really, it's
Of course, of
like
course.
PEMDAS.
Yeah, it's true.
I think also big thing for the buy for me with the Commanders is I use buys always as like get right ship. If you can see here, I'd have them winning 5 of the last 6 games. They also don't have the. I think that it's pretty logical to think that they get some rest up right before the playoffs go. They get hot. They enter the playoffs feeling hot. I kind of think that that makes sense for them.
Hmm.
Yeah, because then I haven't beaten the Giants. Then I have them losing both games to the Eagles. Those are the only two losses I have for them the whole season.
Interesting.
And then beat the Cowboys team.
Oh, so you have them having this great season, and in the last 3 weeks they go 1-2.
Yeah.
Okay. I just feel like that doesn't like I don't know. I feel like staying hot is a thing in the NFL,
Dude,
especially
I feel like I would have them 16-1. I feel like I gotta force feed them two losses because 16-1 is ridiculous. I don't think they'll go 16 and
Yeah.
1, but I can't give them another loss anywhere. Like I don't
Jaden
want to.
Daniels is the only second year quarterback you see taking a
Yeah.
step forward.
Well, dude, I would
Like
think they'll go 15-2, honestly, but I can't change any of these losses. Like they're gonna lose a lot of these that have wins, because they're gonna be toss up games. You can't win every single one.
What big step do you think that the Commanders made, like that gives them all these wins?
Uh, they're just gonna be the same team as last year, just a little bit better. They're gonna be, they're gonna have better chemistry. It's gonna work out better for them. Let's see.
they got Tunsil.
They got Tunsil.
Hmm. I think that pretty much happened right after the season, right?
They have so
Yeah.
much money. They just Jaden Daniels being on a rookie contract helps them out a lot.
Exactly. They're like, fuck it, dude. Let's just see
Ooh,
what we can get.
Kinlaw, Bobby
Bobby
Wagner.
Wagner. I guess Ertz came back.
Miller's back.
That's not a bad pickup either.
Mm.
Yeah, they pick up a lot of
KJ
guys.
Osborne. He's actually like a good third receiver.
I'm not familiar with this game.
Cleveland
He's on the
Farrell
Vikings. Clean
Okay.
Farrell, dude.
Oh man, haven't heard that one in a while.
up too. Interesting.
Another horrible pick.
Oh yeah,
Wasn't he like number 4 overall?
Yeah,
something like
I
that.
think we passed on so many guys, dude. It's so bad.
More PTSD.
Yeah, they picked up some good defensive pieces. Well, hopefully they don't take any regression there. But I don't know. I felt like last year a lot of their wins were really toss-up wins. So that's kind of I have them kind of staying stagnant, getting to the playoffs, staying hot going into the playoffs. I think that helps them actually go far in the playoffs. But
Mhm.
um,
I'm kind of in agreement with Tyler here. I have him winning out the last, what was it, 5 out of the last 6 games. I have him losing the last game against the Eagles, but I mean, fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Go ahead.
That could be a cool game right there. That could be like for the division.
Yeah,
that
last game
could
of
be
the
for the
season
division.
in Philly.
Yeah. That's gonna be a good game. That's
Oh,
gonna be the night game.
I remember what I was gonna say. Uh, we said earlier that what the Commanders only won. They won 3 games, like 3 games last year, last second drives.
Yeah.
So a lot of those games, like you said, they were toss ups. So if you kind of translate those to this year, I'm sure there's going to be a larger differential. But
If all three of those
I
games
could.
flopped, they went 9-8 last year.
Mm,
They missed the playoffs, right?
I don't know if they miss it, but yeah, it's a different looking outlook that we have on Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels' stats were I don't think he's through. I know he didn't throw for 4,000 yards. Yeah.
Almost. And I guess not really almost. But still,
what is that?
he took it to the conference
35?
championships.
He took him to the conference championship. He's definitely a dog. I'm not doubting that. I just think that like I don't think that necessarily like he's going to take a step that now he's going to be an MVP level quarterback. But maybe
Right.
I could see it. I mean, like I just don't think that I don't think that Dan Quinn's like the greatest head coach to help out their offensive need.
Isn't he a defensive guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We're
We
so
will
close. I
see.
saw it seems like 18 days till the Raiders' first preseason game. I was like hyped. Dude, honestly, our boys play, dude.
Hell yeah! Wait,
All the
who's
rookies we
our
got.
first game?
Seahawks, I think.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right. Move to the Eagles.
Yep.
Eagles.
I got them going
Eagles.
14 and 3.
Same.
11-6.
Really?
I think there's a
Do you
lot
think
of
they're just
talk.
worse this year, or do you think they have a tough schedule?
I think that every year Super Bowl teams take a little bit of a they
Regression.
have a really tough schedule, and then I think that Super Bowl teams also take a little bit of time. Like they're just tired and shit.
I mean, the what is it? The Super Bowl hangover is a real thing, man.
So the team
Yeah,
The
that loses the Super Bowl does like way worse than the anybody
usually
else.
the team that loses does really bad. And then but like honestly, the reason that we don't even say that the Super Bowl have a hangover is also because it's been
Because
the
the
Chiefs
Chiefs.
for so many years in a row, and
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes is
And
just a
the
different.
and then the
That's
Patriots
true.
too. It was like straight from the Patriots to the Chiefs. It was like there was a huge gap period in between. And then
Yeah,
the
but
Rams won it, and then that
to
was it.
to be fair with the Chiefs, though, I mean they
And
haven't been
Bucks.
winning really like in amazing fashion. It's been like, oh, I
Well, I
mean I
think
don't know.
they creamed the night. Oh no, they didn't cream the night. They won in overtime,
Mhm.
and then yeah, they have not won in amazing fashion. You're right.
That well, I mean even especially during the season, it's not like they're coasting through game. I mean like obviously 20 was it 2017, 2018 Chiefs that was different, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like the Chiefs of recent like the 20 even last year, they're not like destroying guys
No,
anymore.
I thought
It's
there's
more
no way in
so.
hell they're gonna make the Super Bowl last year, but they just kept winning.
I mean, it also a little bit of that ref, black magic or whatever. They're
Yeah,
helping him out. It definitely helps, but I don't know. I just don't really see them being that dominant like that. The Chiefs.
yeah, I agree. Okay, so they start off with the Cowboys, right?
Hmm.
Win, the,
Yes,
and
sir.
then got to be in the Chiefs.
I have Chiefs taking it.
Got Chiefs taking it. All right. Then
I have the Eagles winning the Super Bowl rematch.
same. Is that a night game? It has to be, right?
I would
I'm
assume so.
at 125. Wow, this website's
Oh,
amazing.
really?
Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
okay. Oh, that's right. Oh no, they already played Monday night that week. I gotta see who the Sunday night game is. Because how do you not put that as a Sunday football
Um,
game?
I bet you they're gonna what's it called?
No, they
They're
can't
gonna
flex it that
switch them.
early.
No?
It's one of the rules. Yeah, it has to be like 2 or 3 weeks in advance, and
Lame
then
man.
yeah, they just do like now.
Lame
It's
man.
Vikings Falcons. That's kind of that could
Bruh.
be a good game. Actually, I'm excited for that one. Michael
I'd
Phoenix
rather
versus
watch.
JJ McCarthy.
I mean, yeah, but I'd rather watch this. I mean, between the two, what would you rather
Yeah,
watch?
I
You
guess I'd
know?
rather watch that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then
Third week versus
I'm beating
the
the
Rams.
Rams.
Yeah.
I have them losing to the Rams to go to 2-1.
Interesting.
Why do you have them losing?
I think you talked about it before. Rams take some steps in the right directions. I just think that Jalen Hurts is not. I think he's a great, fantasy quarterback and everything like that. And he proved in the Super Bowl, like everyone's doubts are wrong. Like he's definitely a great quarterback in a way that he can get things done. I think that the Rams just start off the season pretty hot is kind of how I have it.
Okay. And then
All
I
right.
lost to the Buccaneers.
I did too. I'm a big Bucks fan. I don't know why.
I am
I like
too.
Baker.
I love Baker,
I think
dude.
Bucks are
He's a
frisky
dog.
again.
Dude, and
Another
then
frisky.
Dude, Ono had Baker Mayfield and Joe Burrow last year in fantasy. He just couldn't go wrong. He's like, oh, dude, who should I start? I'm like, start this guy. Both like 33 points. It like did not matter.
Well, it'd be funny because one guy would score like 25 points and the other guy would score like 34 or something, and it'd be like, well, I mean, like I barely lost, but or
And
I
then
barely won, but
the
you
one
know,
always
What week it
one always
was?
played in the morning, and the other always played in the afternoon. So like
yeah.
Baker would drop like 30 points on his bench. He'd be like, fuck, I should start Baker. Then Burrow just dropped 33. He's like, oh, okay,
Oh,
all good.
perfect. It was a
Yeah,
nice
I like
problem to
Baker
have
a lot.
last year.
I think that the Bucks are just aging a bit, but
Mm.
once again they're frisky. That's another. I think that the most frisky teams are the Steelers, the Bucks, and the
I was
Bears.
gonna say you had Bears, I
Yeah,
think. Yeah,
I haven't
Yeah,
I haven't taken Mike Evans in like the past 3 years. Going, like, oh, he's too old. He's too old. Still, 1,000 yards every single time.
still a
Just
dog, dude.
dominating.
touchdowns.
I took him in a few of my leagues last year. He's still a dog, man.
Yeah.
It was one of those. It wasn't like super late round, but it was like a late receiver round. Like I don't know, man. It still can be kind of. You
He
don't
still
really
does
know his
it.
production. Still great. Still a great
And
decision.
I'm not going to take him this year because he's too old, but we'll see.
It's
All
funny.
right. Then Broncos, I'm beating the Broncos.
Beating the Broncos,
I do
Uh,
too.
beating Giants.
beating the Giants.
Belt to ass. Beating the
Oh yeah.
Vikings.
I have
Yep.
them losing to the Vikings.
Okay.
Guess what the Vikings do that the week before?
The bye
That
week.
bye. Well, this
Uh,
to be
Plus,
fair,
the
the
Vikings are
Eagles
at
do have
home.
a the Vikings do or I'm sorry, Eagles do have a short week.
yeah, they do have a short week. No, they have a long week.
They have a long week, yeah.
Oh, I read this wrong. Okay, never mind. They're traveling to. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then I don't know. I just think that the Eagles defense will be too good for. I would say it's his rookie year still, JJ McCarthy, because it'll be his first year playing.
Yeah.
First time seeing like act. Oh, I guess he played one preseason game, but
But seeing the actual field that when it counts, when it
yeah.
matters.
I mean, he'll be like what 7 games deep or whatever. But I don't know. The Eagles defense is gonna be just as good as it was last year.
I also think so. I don't think that like I actually very much I have the season going pretty much they go 11-6, right? They lose their three of their first six, three of those games before the bye. Bye, I think always fixes stuff. Coming out of the bye, they play the Packers. I have them winning that game.
Packers. Yep, winning that game.
Yeah,
And then I have them losing to the Lions.
I
Same.
have them winning.
It's
This one's
fair.
at home.
Game. Yeah.
It's gonna be a great game either way, but I just feel like Eagles have this.
You know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna change my Cowboys loss to a win, so they're also gonna be 15-2, along with the Commanders.
Mm. Wow. Okay, this is gonna be a.
First time in history.
Yeah.
Um, Eag-
And then
I have them beating the Cowboys. I have them beating the Bears.
yep, beat the
I have them
Chargers,
beating the Chargers on Monday night. I have
Mhm.
them
beat the
beating the
Raiders,
Raiders the next
Yeah.
week. I
beat
have them beating the
Commanders.
Commanders the first meeting. I have them losing to the Bills here, and then in my head, I have them then losing to the Commanders as well.
Okay.
They have a really tough end to the year. I don't know if that necessarily freaks them out. I think that they could still make a push in the playoffs, but
I think so too.
Definitely. I mean, they just play tough teams at the end. That's all it is.
yeah,
Yeah.
they end the season probably. I think this is the toughest end to a season.
Hmm.
It's literally 3 straight weeks of NFC can or NFC and
Contenders,
AFC
yeah.
top
Yeah.
fours. Like
I pretty much have the same schedule as you guys. Going up to week 15, they beat the Raiders, and then 16 they lose the first time against Commanders, win against Bills, and then they win against
Yeah,
Commanders.
it's gonna be a fun 3 weeks for like Eagles and
Oh,
just like NFL fans, dude. Especially if the
definitely.
the Commanders and Eagles are neck and neck for the division title. Play
Oh,
each other
dude.
twice in the last 3 weeks. That's gonna be so fun.
if the Eagles went out these last 3 weeks and went out this season of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, if they go on a 7 game win streak to end the season, I think Jalen Hurts ends up winning the MVP.
Yeah.
He has to at that point, dude.
If they're 15-2, like you guys have them, it's it always goes to best quarterback on best team or goes to quarterback on best team. It's
All
gonna be
right.
him.
And for me, that'd be Commanders, Eagles tied at 15-2. Then Cowboys 6-11, Giants 2-15.
11-6 for the Eagles, winning the division. Commanders sneak into the playoffs with 10-7. Winning that last week was a big deal for them. Uh, Cowboys 5-12 and Giants 3-14. I think it's Cowboys can win more if Dakota ends up being good. Also, I don't necessarily trust anything that Jerry Jones does. So
You threw me off like so many times when you first started saying Dakota. I was like, who the fuck is he talking about? I was like, is
I
that the
like calling him
actual?
Dakota.
I did. Is that his real first name?
That's his real first
I
name.
didn't know. I thought it was just Dak.
No, his
That
real
was just his birth name, Dak.
Dakota. Actually, it's Rain Dakota Prescott. I didn't even know
I
Rain.
didn't know that either.
Dude, he was named after the dude from The
Dakota's
Office. That's crazy.
Dakota's his middle name.
Man, leader of men, Rain.
I'll
Rain.
call him Rain for now on. Could just confuse everybody.
Rain just threw another pick, dude. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, dude, I'm telling it to JP. I guarantee JP doesn't know that either. There's no way JP knows that.
I don't think anybody knows that Rain.
And there's no way JP gets this far into listening to this podcast. He's gonna listen to like the first 20 minutes, and be like, all right. So
I
I'm
have
gonna skip that
the
past him.
I have the Eagles 14-3, Commanders 13-4, and then a big fall off for the rest of the division. Cowboys 6-11, and then Giants 2-15.
Okay. You guys do your top five free agents?
I
Yeah.
did.
All right. You want to end it with that?
Sure,
How
let's
do you
do
touch
it.
on with that?
Okay. And then cool. So who's to go first? I go first.
Go ahead.
I got these are just top five in general, not like ranked. So I got Asante Samuels and him going to the Bengals.
Okay.
I think the Bengals need more help on defense. I mean, they gave up so many points last year. It was ridiculous. They're probably like one of the worst defense in NFL history last year. And so I think it'd just be, nice for them.
Hmm.
If I remember correctly, yeah, the Bengals have lots of money. They're just trying to figure out what to do with Trey Hendrickson.
Raiders still have
They,
hella
they
money, dude.
they still gotta sign one of the rookie defensive ends, right? They're still like in a
Oh my
dispute with
God,
that
they
guy,
still, yeah, they're
Shamar.
trying to get Shamar Stewart.
Yeah.
Bro, what's
They
what are
also
they
need
what are they
a second
doing?
round pick
Trey
because all the
Henderson
second
too,
round
right?
picks
Did they
suck.
pay him yet?
Who?
Did they pay Hendrickson?
No,
No, they have not paid him either, dude. They're
yeah.
the Bengals right now are in a dude. I don't even know what they're trying to figure out right now.
They just want to win every game 45-44 or something.
I don't know, man.
See if I can see 2026. Are they one of the teams that no? Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Raiders have so much
The
cap,
Bengals
dude.
are just the Bengals, their ownership is always a little questionable. So
I feel so bad for Joe Burrow, bro. He's doing all he can. What more do you want from him? Can't put the whole team on his back.
Yeah,
Can't put the defense on his back too.
he has
just
to.
be the
He's
dudes.
gonna go play
But
free safety next.
Might as well, dude. Fuck it.
Okay, so who do you guys have as one of your guys' top five free agents?
when I did the top five, I kind of thought of it more as like just top five names. I wasn't really necessarily thinking like, oh, who do I think is actually going to be the most useful to teams just because you never know who's like randomly there's so many unknown guys who I think are more likely to be useful than these like we're gonna end up talking about Keenan Allen and Amari Cooper. Those are both just ring chasing wide receivers. I view them the same as like D Hop right now. They're not
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's somebody who can contribute a couple weeks, but it's tough to view them as their Pro Bowl caliber selves that they were before.
More so for depth. Yeah.
Same with like I'm gonna bring up Justin Simmons, another
yeah.
former Pro Bowler, still
I
another
have him
guy who
too.
can
I got him
help
going
out
to the Jags specifically.
Really.
hmm
the Jags. See, they have money.
I like him going to either Chiefs or Eagles.
I didn't really pay attention to cap. I just thought that was the
Me
best
neither.
fit.
Let's start with we can talk about Justin Simmons first. I also do have Asante Samuel if you want to talk about some
Yeah,
man.
I have him too.
So with Asante, let's go with Asante. Talking about Asante Samuel Jr., he's 25 years old. He's held every season he's been in the league. Passer rating against him has always been under 100. Last season he was 87.4. I
Coming
think
off
if
an injury though.
yeah, he's coming off an injury, which is the big deal. He is very much like he's probably the most he's frisky. I like to say that word, but he's like
Nicey.
I think he's going to be a good cornerback too for somebody who can end up being like an absolute dog.
Definitely.
So I like went through and looked at teams that I thought really could use some cornerback twos or second cornerbacks or even cornerback ones if it's the case. Teams I put down were the Vikings, the Patriots, the Panthers, the Niners, and the Raiders.
Hell yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
I
Raiders
think that
got
Asante ends up
netted.
going to the Patriots is where I have it because I think that fits their timeline a lot better. He's still young, and Drake May is going to need another year, I think. So,
Mhm.
um, Yeah, I think that Patriots could really use a cornerback too behind Gonzalez. They have $60 million in cap space. They can sign multiple of these guys we're going to be talking about. And I think that that's a thing. When I looked up Asante, they talked about him going to the Saints. He could totally go there, but I just really have no clue what the fuck the Saints are doing this year.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd want to
There,
go to the Saints, dude.
who wants to go to the Saints?
Yeah.
What about Vikings? That was another place I heard people were talking about Asante Samuel's going to.
Yeah, so the Vikings, they still have Byron Murphy, had a great year last year for them.
Mhm.
And they also need a secondary corner. I think that, if the Vikings want to be a playoff team, they definitely need. Vikings are also in conversations, I believe, for oh, never mind. I thought they were in it for Za'Darius, but Vikings could just use some cornerback help for sure.
Yeah, they
Add
do.
to that depth.
Then for my next free agent, I got Darius Smith going to the Patriots. I think the Patriots had the least amount of sacks last year. I could be wrong. And I feel like he's just the guy who could get there for them. Get to the quarterback, help on defense a little bit, put pressure on, and then just help the corners out also, I think a good D line makes good corners, in my opinion. Because you don't have to always cover them as long as if you're getting to the quarterback.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that I have Za'Darius going back to the Lions. The Lions fans really want him. They also have the second most cap space right now. Being opposite edge of Aiden Hutchinson, really impressive stat to me from last year with Za'Darius was that he's got 9 sacks while playing for two different teams last year.
Yeah.
Um, he played for the Browns for the first half of the season, a team that, maybe motivation isn't as great. With the Lions, he
Yeah.
also balled out with them.
The amount to be on the Browns and getting traded to the Lions is just
Yeah,
I'd be
exactly.
so happy, dude. The morale would be at a 99, dude.
If I'm Za'Darius, like, yeah, you're ring chasing a little bit. You're 32 years old.
Mhm.
I would go back to the Lions. You know that system, you know that defense. The fans want you back there. I just see that being a great fit.
I don't think he's going to the Raiders, but pairing him with Max Crosby would be sick.
Oh man.
I have him actually. So Za'Darius, I always put like a couple teams as like other landing spots. Za'Darius, I had Raiders, Packers, Lions, Ravens, and Jags. Jags with a question mark,
I
but
can see him in that purple uniform. I can see that.
um,
Vikings would be
I was talking
kind of
about
nasty, dude.
I was talking about Ravens.
Oh,
Going purple.
Ravens.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, I thought you said okay. Never mind. I
I
thought you
didn't say
mentioned
purple.
rookies. Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
might have, but that was the purple I was thinking. Ravens.
Gotcha.
I did not
Ooh,
say
even
Vikings.
Ravens too. They've always had a nasty defense, man.
Yeah. They did every year it feels like they have a good defense.
Hmm.
And
I don't know how they get these insane guys like at such like cheap at such a
cheap price.
It's just Lamar.
cheap price. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like you watch a guy like that operate, Lamar and Derek. It's just like I don't know. You believe in that team a little bit when you see
Yeah.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I
Definitely.
think because I haven't gone to the Super Bowl from the AFC side.
I haven't done any playoff stuff yet, but I
I
can
Mm,
see
haven't
it.
I can
Lamar makes
definitely see it, but I haven't done any playoff stuff either.
and then Justin Simmons talked about him. I said to the Jags.
Hmm.
I think Justin Simmons is, ring chasing a little bit. I actually have him going to the Steelers. Steelers just traded away Minka Fitzpatrick. It's not necessarily that the Steelers are actually a contender in my opinion, but Steelers are acting like they are. They're making trades for DK. They paid TJ. They're hoping Aaron Rodgers can stay alive for a full season.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, did they not watch him play the last season, dude? He didn't do that great. It was like when the Raiders got Jimmy G, it's like,
Hmm.
are we watching the same film?
Yeah. And so other teams that I brought up on this was the Chiefs, the Eagles, the Bengals, Niners, and Steelers. I haven't picked the Steelers because of the trade that they need a safety a lot more. Eagles also traded away CJ Gardner Johnson. So they also could use another defensive back, but they have some monsters. Quinion Mitchell, Cooper DeJean were
Eugene, yeah.
great secondary. They also have a great D line. So if they chose not to spend money, I could see that. Chiefs could use it, but also like the Chiefs they might just feel comfortable with their current setup, and the Chiefs don't have
Well,
as much money.
right now with the Chiefs, they're the two corners from WSU, the alumni, they both of them they're coming off of injuries, so that's why the what's it called? Their corners were a little thin last year. I feel like, and the people were able to throw a lot more on them. So, I mean, I don't know how well they are doing on like rehab and stuff, this up to now, but here, let me check.
You're saying when they come back, there's gonna be dogs for them.
I hope so, man. I mean, you never really know
I
with
brought up the
corners.
Niners. Lost Hufanga would be a good little replacement. They do draft Niners do have two young guys that they believe in. I know Malik was a good pickup for them, but I could see Justin Simmons kind of fitting in this defense. Do we want to move on to the wide receivers? Unless
Uh,
Michael
yeah,
talked about that.
I got one more defensive guy, Gilmore, and I think he'd be good for the Raiders for the Raiders defense.
I like him too, but I just think he's a little too old.
I think they need that veteran back there because if you go
Hmm.
to the Raiders depth chart at corner right now, like we got Bennett who was out for almost all last season.
Right.
I think he's gonna be good though, and then just no other like big guys, no like veterans that could help him. Let's see, defense, linebackers. Oh, we got Jimmy Chimbe play safety. I remember that.
Yeah,
And then
Chin.
like that guy's not gonna see the field. Fucking nobody,
Oh,
nobody. Oh, we got
uh,
Darian Porter. That's right. I forgot about that guy. But he's just a rookie, also. Then Sam Webb
mhm.
sucks. We just have nobody that plays corner. So I think Gilmore would be
Another
a good fit.
another free agent that I kind of forgot about is Julian Blackman or Blackmon,
Julian
Yeah, he's
Blackmon.
good.
the the
I
the
like him as a
safety.
safety. Um, Last season, Stephon Gilmore ranked 146th amongst cornerbacks in passer
Solid,
rating.
solid.
Yeah, I was gonna
So
say I feel
he's
like the
really
last
low.
2 years he hasn't really been doing much.
Yeah. It's just been in 2019 when he was a dog, 48 pass
Damn.
rating against him, but it's just been getting a little bit worse and worse every year. He's
Yeah,
35.
I feel like the last 2 years have been like his name was one to watch for sure during free agency, but then once he was signed, it was like, all right, haven't really heard anything else in terms of production.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, a team I like for him is more of a contending team. I think that teams
Yeah,
that I think whatever Gilly views as a contending team that could use some cornerback depth is where he should go. I don't know if he's going to sign. I don't know
Eagles,
if in his mind he's
Chiefs.
going to sign for $10+ million. I hope he doesn't think that, but I don't know.
Yeah. I guess you want to go to the receivers?
Yeah,
Mm,
I
sure.
got Keenan Allen going to the Panthers.
really?
Yeah.
I can see
Listen
him
to that.
going back to or I'm sorry, just going to the Raiders or the Broncos.
So yeah, ring chasing with Keenan.
Hmm.
Um, I possible landing spots I listed were Broncos, Steelers, Dolphins, Eagles, and Patriots.
Broncos would be good.
With With
He'd be the
Broncos, yeah,
number two.
he'd be a perfect fit. Cortland Sutton on the outside. Keenan's been a traditional slot guy helping out Bo Nix. I think that would actually be a really good fit.
That'd be
And that's
scary.
where I think he's going to go. But I brought up some other names. Patriots. Everyone likes to bring up the Patriots, Keenan Allen. And it's because like they could use some more guys on the outside. I just don't think, or they could use some more wide receiver help. And they keep talking about like veteran presence with him. I
Hmm.
don't know if Keenan
Yeah.
wants to do that. Like, why, if you're 33 years old, haven't won a ring yet, like, why would I want to go? I want to win. I don't know if I like want, I don't know if like the legacy part of like, oh, I coached up this guy is really
No.
worth it.
But I mean, all these guys
Yeah.
want to go for a ring. They all want a ring chase, but they're not all going to. Like they gotta like that's why I'm not putting them on like ring contenders, just shitty teams that could make it that
I
need
mean,
help.
look where he was at last year with the Bears. It's not like they're a strong contender.
I think that was because Keenan Allen viewed
Yeah.
himself still as like and he probably still does as a dog. So it just really depends on like, does he think that he's still the same? I mean,
Did
last
he
year
suck
he
last year or was it Kale's
were
fault?
I think he was injured and he just didn't see the field a lot.
last year's stats were
They weren't
seven
great though.
catches, 744 yards, and 7 touchdowns.
It's okay.
It's not terrible. I
It's not
mean, just
bad.
if you can see my screen, it's a
Yeah,
little
I can
bit of
see
a
it.
drop off.
Same
Yeah.
amount of touchdowns.
Same
Average
amount.
is a little less though. But
Yeah, 500.
I meant like the average yards.
Actually, he averages like that amount of touchdowns every year.
Average
Yeah,
yards per
he's a
per
slot. He's
catch.
just a slot guy. He's not a.
Yeah.
I wanted the Niners to take him so fucking easily. Anyways, he went to Berkeley. It just would have been such a good fit for me. Anyways,
I can can also kind of see him going back to the Chargers. I don't know.
Chargers could use a Mike Williams just retired. I actually listed
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. He just retired.
a couple of these teams. Like I listed the Dolphins and the Eagles. He would be a third wide receiver for them. That's kind of
Mhm.
why I listed it. That would be the true ring chase, but like they could use it right now. The Eagles, I think their third wide receiver is Jahan Dotson,
Yeah,
and
it is.
Yeah.
then the third wide receiver for the Dolphins. I
Was that the white dude?
Yeah, I can tell you
it
right
was some
now.
dude who signed for a fuck ton of money that made no sense. He's supposed to be like a gadget kind of guy. Um, yeah, I was trying to think of teams that needed slot, so that's where I have Keenan Allen going. If we're gonna talk about Amari Cooper, he had a terrible season last year, but he also played with the Browns for most of the season, and we're
I
trying to
mean,
learn. And
there's injury there's too.
Oh, Nick Westbrook-Akini.
Oh yeah.
That's right. Actually, I like him a lot in my dynasty league. He does good enough.
I don't know too much about the guy.
Half dog, half dog. He got nine
Half dog.
touchdowns last year.
Hey.
All right. So, anyone else going to talk about?
yeah, Amari Cooper.
I think
Coop.
that he should retire.
You don't like him?
No,
No?
no.
So 2 seasons ago, even 3 seasons ago, he put up back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, 1,200 yards. That was a Pro Bowl year for him. 2023. 2024 played with the Browns at first. That kind of sucks. Browns are just the Browns. I really like Amari Cooper going back to the Bills, running it back another year. I also, as a Niner fan, would love him to be the guy who just fixes our wide receiver room for a couple weeks. I don't know if Amari Cooper has got a full season in him, but I do think he's got some productive weeks.
Yeah, even though
Uh,
he's younger than Keenan Allen, I think he's just falling apart quicker,
Hmm.
and I just don't like him anymore.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn.
one of
I, I
the
I still like him. I still have some hope for him. Just because I don't know. I always have a soft spot for former Raiders, especially.
depends
I
who
don't
they
know why.
are.
Even when they do us dirty, I don't know why. I still have love for him. But I can definitely see him going back to the Bills. Like I said earlier, I like Broncos for a receiver spot, or even Miami, like you were saying earlier. They don't really have a. I mean, they paid this guy, but would you rather have Nick, whatever his name is, or Amari at your third?
yeah, and then like so yeah, the listing spots I had were the Niners, the Steelers, the Raiders, the Bills, and the Rams. Rams with a third wide receiver again, because they already have two dogs.
They got Cooper and they got who is the Jason? Yeah.
I really feel like it'd be a great Raider move to pull Amari Cooper back.
That'd be brutal.
That would be the most Raider move.
Geno Smith, Amari Cooper, Jacoby Myers. I think that actually
Jack
makes a lot
Beck.
of sense. I know that
Dante
Michael didn't want to hear
Dante
that,
Thornton's
but
gonna be a dog. We don't need him.
Dante Thornton,
Oh
baby.
yeah, the speedster from
Dude,
Tennessee.
apparently he's running with the first team.
Oh, for real?
That'd be a good guy.
Yeah,
Sick.
yeah, him, Jack Bash. I'm excited, but we're not about. It's not a Raiders podcast. It is.
Dude, in like 2 weeks. What?
Yeah.
2 weeks is gonna be all Raiders out now.
Just gonna be a Raiders Niners podcast.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's all the free agents I talked about. I know there's some guards out there who can put in some work. Guards are not as flashy of names, so I'm not really.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to determine how to look at guards like that either.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean that's kind of all I have for my free agents. You guys got anybody else?
No,
That's
that
pretty
was it
much
for me.
it. Yeah, just
Yeah,
corners and receivers really.
that's what I had too.
All
So,
right.
Tyler, you're going on vacation, right?
I am. I'm heading out of here for 2 weeks,
All
so
right.
I'm gonna get moving. I
See you when you
gotta
get
clean up
back.
the house.
See you later,
Yeah.
man. Have
Yeah.
fun.
Hopefully we
See you when you
get
get back.
a
Hopefully
replacement for
JP
you.
holds it down for the Niners.
JP,
Yeah,
or I'm sure I get Danny on here too. So, yeah.
that'd be cool.
All
Perfect.
right. Perfect.
All
See you
right.
Hey
guys.
boys.
See ya.